You're on a beach with your family for your spring break of your junior year. People are playing in the waves in their swimsuits, but you're wearing jeans, two sweatshirts, and a scarf, and you're still freezing. Your thoughts are obsessing around the calories that you ate that day and how you're going to exercise to burn them off. A time I was at my very worst was when my brain was revolving around these thoughts. Overcoming the adversity of my eating disorder, which was very difficult, molded myself for who I'm going to be in the future. You're asking yourself, what is an eating disorder? An eating disorder is a very serious but treatable mental illness and is categorized as the manipulation of food by the National Eating Disorder Association. Eating disorders are very prevalent on college campuses. The rate for eating disorders among females on college campuses is 32%. The rate for males, 25. You see that girl who goes to the gym 7 days a week, 2 hours a day, and you wonder how you can get her determination and her strength. You see that boy who's stick skinny, and you just think he's got a fast metabolism. But that is not the case. People suffer with anorexia, bulimia, and binging. Anorexia is typically known as the thin subtype. People who are thin and obsess about their weight and food, although they're very malnourished. Bulimia is binging and purging, which is eating and then making yourself vomit. This is harder to diagnose because normally the effects aren't as severely noticed as anorexia. Binging is when people eat an uncontrollable amount of food and then feel extremely guilty after, but they do not purge. Mental illness on college campuses are very prevalent other than eating disorders. 1 in 4 young adults between the age of 18 and 24 will be diagnosed with a mental illness this year. More than 25% of college students have been diagnosed or treated by a professional for a mental health condition within the past year, as stated by the National Association on Mental Illness. We need to make these issues known and get the resources for people who maybe are scared to admit that they have an eating disorder or a mental illness. If I didn't reach out to the registered dietitian at Purdue, I wouldn't have known that I was slipping back into my relapse. I ended up having to pull out of Purdue my freshman year for a relapse, and I went back into treatment for 6 more months. I actually just recently got out. The girl from junior year comes back sometimes, and sometimes it's uncontrollable. But we need to make sure that people who have these thoughts get the help that they need so that they don't have to pull out of college. Thank you.